Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Sita Soeva with NPM 224111160. Here I will explain a little about material corporate governance. Corporate governance is a very important concept in the modern business world. This concept refers to structure, process, policies, and rules that guide and control the operation of a company, including its operational, ethical, and strategy aspect. The main objective of corporate governance is to ensure that companies are managed transparently, accountably, responsibly, and in a way that fulfills the interests of various stakeholders. Corporate governance aims to create a balance between the interests of management, the board of directors, shareholders, employees, customers, suppliers, and the broader community. It is not only related to legal and financial aspects but also encompasses business ethics principles, social responsibility, as well as environmental protection and sustainability values. History and importance of corporate governance. Corporate governance has gained global attention following several major scandals such as Enron, WorldCom, and Lehman Brothers in the early 20th century. This scandal highlighted the weakness in oversight and accountability system that caused significant loss to shareholders and the public. Since then, many countries and international organizations have tightened regulation related to corporate governance to prevent similar incidents and increase public trust in business practice. Core principle of corporate governance. Corporate governance is based on several core principles that serve as the foundation for its implementation in companies. These principles include 1. Transparency. Companies must provide honest, accurate, and publicly accessible information, especially to investors and other stakeholders. This includes financial reports, business strategies, and important decisions made by the board of directors and management. 2. Accountability. As party involved in the management of the company must be able to account for their action. The board of directors must be accountable for strategic decisions, while management must execute tasks according to the established directive. 3. Responsibility. The company must operate ethically in compliance with applicable regulation and consider the social and environmental impact of its business activities. 4. Independence. Company decisions must be made objectively and without undue pressure from any party. The presence of independent commissioners plays an essential role in ensuring unbiased oversight. 5. Equality and fairness. The company must treat all shareholders and stakeholders equally and fairly without discrimination. This includes respecting the rights of employees, customers, and business partners. Implementing corporate governance. The implementation of corporate governance requires strong commitment from all levels of management, from the highest to the lowest. The process involves establishing policies and organizational structure that support effective oversight, such as the creation of audit committees, nomination and remuneration committees, and the appointment of independent commissioners. Additionally, it is necessary to foster an organizational culture that uphold integrity, transparency, and a collaborative spirit in the decision making. The rules of the board of directors and commissioners are crucial in the implementation of corporate governance. The board of directors is responsible for formulating the company strategy and overseeing management performance, while the commissioners have an oversight function to evaluate policies and the execution of strategy by the director. The presence of independent commissioners is crucial in balancing the interests of various parties. Management also plays an essential role in corporate governance implementation. They are responsible for day-to-day operation and must ensure that all activities run efficiently and in line with the principle of good governance. Reporting system and accountability. A good corporate governance system also requires a transparent reporting system, including financial statements that comply with applicable accounting standards and are audited by independent auditors. These reports must be published periodically and made accessible to the public to provide a clear picture of the company condition and performance. Benefits of corporate governance. Companies that implement good corporate governance tend to be more attractive to investors because they are considered to have better risk management, more stable growth potential, and lower likelihood of being involved in scandal or harmful business practice. In the long run, strong corporate governance can enhance stock value and strengthen the company's competitive position in the market. Challenge in implementing corporate governance. Challenge in implementing corporate governance, particularly in developing countries, include weak law enforcement and lack of awareness of the importance of transparency and conflict of interest between owner and management. Therefore, active involvement from regulator, business association, and educational institutions is necessary to encourage the broader adoption of good governance practice. Corporate governance and in the digital age. In the digital era, technology brings new challenges and opportunities. Digitalization can enhance efficiency and transparency, such as through digital-based reporting system, the use of big data for its analysis, and blockchain technology to ensure more transparent transactions. However, technology also brings new risks, such as cybersecurity threats, which must be managed properly through appropriate policy and oversight. Conclusion: corporate governance is a crucial foundation for companies that wish to grow in a healthy, sustainable, and responsible manner. By adhering to clear principles, committing to strong governance, and establishing effective oversight system, corporate governance can create companies that are not only profitable but also trusted by stakeholders and capable of adapting to changing times. Okay, all. Thanks for your attention. I end it with wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.